I live in Austin, which sits just to the east of the Texas Hill Country and west of the state's pine trees. And every spring, we look forward to fields of bluebonnets. It's the state flower. It's illegal to pick them. But it is tradition to take a picture of your kids romping through them. And my dog, Frida, I think, makes a fine substitute. Beyond bluebonnets, we have incredibly vivid wildflowers each spring, especially after a wet winter. They line the roads, making the longest trans-Texas drive seem a whole lot shorter for a couple of months each year. But these flowers and wildflowers all along U.S. highways, they didn't just appear through an act of Darwinian superiority. They're there, in large measure, thanks to Ladybird Johnson, who served as First Lady from 1963 to 1969 as wife to President Lyndon Baines Johnson. She was born Claudia Alta Taylor, and 2012 marks the centennial of Ladybird Johnson's birth. She spoke often of childhood summers spent outdoors in simple appreciation of her surroundings. Educated at the University of Texas with dual degrees in history and journalism, she was ready to embark on a career of her own when she met Lyndon Baines Johnson, aide to a congressman and anxious to start his own career in politics. And they were engaged shortly after their first date. On becoming First Lady, her Society for a More Beautiful National Capital was responsible for planting millions of flowers in Washington, D.C. It was the catalyst for national partnerships with local and regional landscaping organizations to seed highway perimeters with local wildflowers. Her motto was simple: where flowers bloom, so does hope. And Mrs. Johnson is widely regarded as the driving force behind the Highway Beautification Act of 1965, which primarily regulated advertising, billboards, and signage along interstate highways. But the bill's name actually gave her pause. The word beautification seemed a bit simple. Yes, it's important to call attention to the natural beauty all around us. But as a steward of the environment, she called for more than that. She called for clean water and clean air and the safe disposal of waste. She was awarded a Congressional Gold Medal for her efforts in 1984. Now, here in Austin, Texas, where, by the way, she had made her own personal fortune over the years by investing in broadcast media, Ladybird was nothing short of a local legend. And one of her great gifts to Austin was the Wildflower Center, co-founded with her friend, actress Helen Hayes, in 1982 as a research center intended to identify, preserve, and protect wildflowers native to the United States. The center moved to its current home in southwest Austin in 1995, and through fundraising and grants, it's expanded to 279 acres of land. It's been funded to collect and conserve seeds, support the development of vegetated roofing products and sustainable landscapes, and address solutions for invasive plant species. But most of us in Austin simply know the Ladybird Johnson Wildflower Center is a place of enormous beauty, especially in the spring. And a recent visit there revealed the best this part of the country has to offer. Bluebonnets, of course, and daisies, and phlox, and poppies, and wine cups, and verbena, and pink evening primrose. And just starting to bloom in my visit were the Mexican hats and the Indian blankets. Don't miss a chance to visit the center if you find yourself in Austin, especially in March or April. And if you don't live near Austin, you can still experience a bit of the Wildflower Center by visiting the website. And while there, check out their online database of wildflowers to see what's in your area.